The bird totem wolf, the spirits of the wolves, through the Native American astrology and culture. Um, is for those born between February 19 to March 20 in the Northern Hemisphere. However, in the South Hemisphere, if you were born in the South Hemisphere during September, mostly in the birth sign of Virgo, you are a wolf. Okay, and that's me. I was born in South America in the spring, which is still summer. Um, yeah, almost autumn in the north northern hemisphere. So I'm a wolf, and I always have a very great connections with the canines. Although I love felines as well, I have been visited by them, and they are very, how to say, they are so they are so royal, so sophisticated, so beautiful, so amazing. I love dogs and cats. I love all animals. I'm here to protect them, to do what I can. Since young, I loved to bring in strays, be it cats, dogs, whatever, chickens, anything, just to nurture, to take care. I just love them so much. I have been saving puppies that have been whose mother gave birth near how to say it, I slope in the um, in my backyard where I stayed. I stay in this house after I show, and under my backyard I saved them because there has been a torrential rain that made some kind of a hill slide where the poor doggy have given birth there without my knowledge. I was not aware of, and I don't know. I was at home. Okay, I'm gonna show it. This is the home where I live. The street where I live. It's pretty, can be pretty warm, but here because there's a lot before even more plants. So many trees now. Some have been cut down. There were palm trees, all kind of banana, mangoes. This one is rosy mango, apple mango. We call it rosy mango. Jasmine, there's a jasmine plantation trees here. And behind this property here, the doggy gave birth. Behind here is how to say that, is a river bank, and there's a slope where there's a plantation of maize and yucca, where I helped my mother to look after. I have all siblings, but I helped my mother to collect the maize and the yucca. And here there's a plantation, and the doggy here was my sister's home. She's married. So here I I save puppies here. The mommy and 5 puppies. I dig with my bare hands because they were buried under the sand and water. So I saved the mommy and the puppies. I can't recall how many puppies, but I carried one by one. I dig with my bare hands. I was 11-year-old then, and I placed them in a before I get some cardboard, a box, cardboard box. I place them nearby, and then I take them to the cardboard and send them to the doggy home there. There's a doggy home. I placed them there and I took care of them. Poor puppies. So birth date February 19, also on the September on the southern hemisphere. Clan of frog is the amphibians. Clan of the frog, the amphibians. Water chief. Wind is north. Directional totem is buffalo. So if the wind is south, could you get sick? Conscious intent is compassion. Yes, very compassionate. It's the kind that is starved to just so to give to the animals or their children. Motive of higher self is illumination. They are here to be illuminated, to search and try to remember what they came here to know. Plant flower plantain with the banana. Whoa. And I walk in the plantation of banana plantation. Mineral jade. I got a jade. Psychic, compassionate, yeah. And I have some kind of visionary dreams. A lot of out of the bad experiences. Compassionate, spiritual, illuminating, mystical, yeah, and vague. Is the type that's very quiet, doesn't like so much friend, don't like so much the limelight and the center of attention. And these individuals like to be alone. They are the lonely wolves. They like to be quiet and then ponder about life, about what's going wrong, why is going wrong. As such, these souls are highly intuitive, with an ability to attain great spiritual heights as they seek union with the ancestors that walk the blue road of spirit. And I have this kind of frog on my backyard on the guava trees. He and below his tummy was very black and then yellow. I love them so much to play with them. They came often during the winter, during rain times. Consequently, there is a part of the bird wolf soul that will seem to be somewhere far away. Yes, there is a getty here. So, consequently, where you go? Where you go? Huh? Stay here, be good girl, okay? Consequently, there is a part of the bad wolf soul that seems to be somewhere far away. Wolves, dogs love cats. Actually, they love cat. They will protect the cat. You see, wolves just love all animals, especially so the cats. They are wonderful animals. They are full of compassion. Wolves are not bad. Whoever created that story about the wolf, oh my God, baby! Whoever is once the little kitty who did this. So whoever created the story about, go kitty, go sit down here, kitty. Whoever created the story about the bad wolf is a great moron, a great devil, because the wolf is all about compassion and love. There's a great love inside every wolf, and I'm not talking about human wolf spirit, but the wolf, the animal itself. As such, these souls are highly intuitive with the ability to attain great spiritual height, and they seek union with the ancestors that walk the blue road of spirit. Consequently, there's a part of the bad wolf that will seem to be somewhere far away, existing in another state of consciousness and not completely in touch with their physical surroundings or reality. Yeah, they are dreaming. Always like to dream and just sing, just like the wolf. Woo! To the moon, and they love to sing and sing and sing. There's a part of the bad wolf soul that will seem to be somewhere far away, dreaming, exist in another state of consciousness. Yeah, the void, The void is where everything is. State of consciousness here, not completely in touch with the physical surroundings or reality. Yeah, even as we walk, we don't care about our surroundings, like we are in another dimension. We don't care at the point of being so clumsy as most you would perceive real reality to be. Just like the Pisces zodiacal sign. This is because some aspect of birth totem wolf is operating at a slightly different wavelength, with one ear tuned and listen for the voice of the great mystery. When I like to communicate with animals, I communicate with the rooster. When the rooster make uh, and they to the trees, look up to the trees or the skies because they are communicating with visible forces. And since young, I could understand that and I noticed it. And I would always imitate them, and they as soon as I say I made that sound, a rooster will look up to the sky or up to the trees. And it's the same as the wolves. They howl to the wind, they howl to nature, they howl to the great force, to the unseen force that nobody else sees but feels. Herein lies both the greatest blessing, the greatest challenge of this particular birth totem. So beautiful, Jade. While taking up the robe of physical life, it's necessary to be in the physical world. Mhm. To face in truth those things which may be uncomfortable. Yeah, and they hold a lot. They are very sensitive. They hold a lot because, like many other people, they are so horrible about the things they don't like, about all the evil things they wouldn't want to exist. Painful or exactly, painful or ugly. No wonder they are what? Perfectionist. Just like the Virgo people. At least most Virgo people, not all, depend on their moon as well, their total uh, astrological chart. As it is a part of the educational process of the soul that walks in flesh. This is where the challenge comes for the battle. Yeah, and they suffer a lot. Wolf individuals as this are sensitive. Yeah, that's exactly like me, my God. Sometimes I believe, oh my God, I I don't fit in, I don't fit in anywhere. I can get even mad and angry and get negative sometimes because I don't like to see many things that it hurts so much. Compassionate and tender beings that abhor the thought of others exist in pain or suffering. Yeah, that's so very true. And they love to live for the past, their past. This is not to say that we need also to be of the physical world, must have a balance. In other words, while it is important for the growth of the soul to encounter, acknowledge and transmute the shadow, it is neither necessary nor beneficial to participate in those thoughts and actions that may bring pain or suffering to self or others. Of course, and why would anybody take part in all this? I'm sorry, it is really a shame and is sorrowful to see a person that inflicts so much pain to the sentient beings, especially nature, the trees, the forests, and animals. This not to say that we need those to be of the physical world. In other words, while it's important for the growth of the soul to encounter, acknowledge and transmute the shadow, it's neither necessary nor beneficial to participate or even defend those thoughts and actions that may bring pain or suffering to self or others. Yeah, but it's better to be like this than a metamorphose, some kind of nambi, scowl. Some people who doesn't seems to have a soul, a spirit at all. Look at that beautiful thing. Sometimes I see my face. I see my face in them. A bit the eyes, the nose, the facial structure. I see myself in them. I love these animals, and they did everything to separate me from my family. I love them so much, so much, so much. In Kuali, wolf as she walks beside the two-legged in any role of totem, except birth, power, etc. Is a teacher, so yeah, that's true. We are here to teach what we know, even if it's a little pinch, a drop of the vast cosmological ocean of knowledge, and therefore it's part of the life lesson of these individuals to teach others the gift of compassion. Yet part of the higher vibration of compassion is the knowledge of when to stand back and allow in other to walk their own path in truth. Just as the mother wolf in the wild will teach her cubs requisite survival skills so that they may then either become a contributing member of the pack or so that they might forge off on their own to establish a new pack. So I think this in the North Hemisphere, this totem falls in the Western astrological sign of Pisces and um, Aries, and I have all this in my astrological chart as well. However, I'm more wolf because I have born in the spring in the southern hemisphere. So chat part of the higher vibration of compassion is the knowledge of when to stand back and allow the path of others here in order to walk their own path and truth. But truth is not to stand by and be an accomplice of the evil things done towards other species. That's not truth. That is numbness, that is being a fancy Sira, an idiot who is not here to make something better, make a better world for everything, especially so the animals. Just as the mother wolf in the wild will teach her cubs requisite survival skills so that they may then either become a contributing member of the pack or so that they might forge off on their own, become a lonely wolf, to establish a new pack. In 2014, I had a vision that I was walking here. I left this place since 1983, long time ago, or that's 7 years ago, and I dreamed that over here, I'm not gonna say where they were, but it was behind here near the river. Near the forest, behind here there's a forest, a virgin forest. Around here there were wolves, and I use it to walk here. I don't know why. I don't know why. Since my sister meddled with black magic, and I touched the book that was not supposed to touch. And I like to walk here at midnight alone. 9 o'clock here at night, everybody's lock the door and go to sleep. It's very quiet. By 8 p.m., it's very deserted already. So I use it to walk here at night alone. I was around 13-year-old girl. I walk here and then I come back. I don't know why I would do that. I wake up, I came to my senses. I was already on the gate of the house where I live it. Here, they came out and then they aboard me. Oh, they take me here. As I walked here, they take me by the hands to werewolves. Werewolf is not what you all think it is. They can have compassion as well. They do not attack anyhow, okay? Don't think that they are evil, they are bad, they are demons. They are what they are. I'm gonna tell you what werewolves are. They are people of the past. They were humans. I'm not gonna say what kind of ethnic group they were, but they can be anything, shamanics, tribal, or even also there were some in Europe among the Germans, okay? And they came from there and then they take me to a place. I'm not gonna say where. It's a place nobody knows that this exists. I'm not gonna say where because I cannot. I'm not a betrayer. Just know that it's somewhere around here, but I'm not gonna. It's a secret place. They took me there and then they forced me to. They don't force. They asked me to wait outside. I looked down and there were a lot of wolves' excrement. I just wait. I was not afraid at all. And they bring a paper. How they call that? It's a document, and they ask me to sign up something. I don't know why. Whether it's for me to break contract or make another contract with them. They come from here. They came from here. They are not evil, they are good. They are the protector of the earth and the forest. It's a teacher's soul and therefore is a part of the life lesson. The vibration of compassion, knowledge, understanding. Okay. So cute. And face one's own shadow self with the conscious awareness, eliminating and integrating those behaviors that inflict pain or delay the progress of the soul. Betty Totem Wolf then operates from a clearer octave of compassion and ultimately fulfills the soul's higher intent of spiritual illumination. But there will be always tests along the way. Watch out for those, how they say, the black t-shirts that will always follow you around and try to test you, test your patience, test your compassion, and I may try to make you go astray. So watch out for those individuals. Wolf, the mournful cries rise in the night. We are seeking. Wolf's song greets the moon so bright. We are brave and wise, that's true, very brave and wise. Sleek muscles buds beneath the moon. We help turn the wheel of death and rebirth. And Anubis, what a wolf is our werewolf. Anubis. By our magic, we ascend a boon of true dreaming. Intuition learn spirit. This totem brings faithfulness in a strength and intuition when he enters our lives. But he also brings learning to live with oneself. The wolf teaches us to learn about our inner self and to find our inner power and strength. But to achieve this, we must take risks. And test a lot of tests and obstacles in our path. Wolves suffers a lot. The felines too, I believe so, and face our deepest fears. A wolf totem demands sincerity. And very honest, and they are blunt forward, very honest and very, very, very loyal. Very loyal. You can tell them their secrets and they will keep for life, stick to their grave with them. Unless you screw up with them and you do some evil thing, then they may tell you off. This totem demands a lot of us but gives us much in return. A spiritual helper that is always there to help and give us extraordinary powers of endurance. We have to go through a lot and endure a lot in life. He reminds us to listen to our inner thoughts and trust our insights. Beautiful. You want to see a person with this feature like this? She's always a wolf. He or she is always a wolf. The felines usually have a broader face, that big eyes. I had a sister who's a feline. And when she went, I saw two feline taking her away. She was a Pisces, and I loved her to death. I love my sister. She was the 40 40 older sister and the 60 in the family. And she had that large cat eyes upward. She had broad face. She was exactly a feline. And I was there always to protect her. I was a wolf, but her baby sister was there to protect her always. And I'd be always by her side and help her in whatever she needed. Always there. Even if she abandoned me. So that's the wolf. That's the spirit wolf. The wolf is spirit. Later, if I found another, I will post other totem. I also have some bear in me because the bear is because of I was born in September, so in the north hemisphere I'm a bear, okay, but on the south hemisphere I am a cute wolf, and here is a little kitty. Say something, say, say la, say la, little kitty, say. Little pussycat, say something. Yeah. Baby. Say something.